granddaughter, her daughter, is with a specific person, they might get scared. They might take off and run with her. And I don't want that to happen. I am hoping that where she's at right now, someone will finally get some common sense inside of their brain, or whatever it is, or their heart. I got to give this little girl back to this family.
Hi, everybody. I'm Geraldo Rivera. Thank you for tuning in tonight. In a moment, we'll have an explosive update on the Caylee Anthony investigation, including more of those now infamous party pictures taken of the missing child's mom, reportedly snapped just days after the toddler went missing. Tonight, her dad telling brother Craig that the pictures were not only taken before Caylee went missing, but while Casey was, listen to this, pregnant. Hopefully, Grandpa is wrong. Our probe on that in a moment. Now to Orlando, where the grandfather of missing Caylee Anthony quoted his imprisoned daughter as insisting today that her child is safe, but still refusing to give any useful specifics. George Anthony also admitting that when they found the 1998 Pontiac his daughter had been using, it did carry the overpowering smell of death. But Grandpa apparently remaining in denial, saying it's a possibility that maybe she ran over something. Meanwhile, Craig's dug up more information about the possible identity of missing Caylee Anthony's daddy, and he's tracked down Casey Anthony's latest boyfriend, the party promoter Tony Lazzaro. But clearly frustrated with the coverage of his daughter's party girl persona, Casey's father dropping the bombshell today that you may find hard to credit, as Brother Craig reports.
Geraldo, in an effort to mend his daughter's image, George Anthony went on the offensive and said that the photos of Casey shown partying at the Fusion Lounge were not taken during Caylee's disappearance, but rather 3 years ago when Casey was pregnant. Pregnant? Does he really think that that improves his daughter's image?
The ones of my daughter, this is going to sound crazy, the one that she's standing like this, if you guys were to look and really look at that, you're going to see this. That's when she was expecting our granddaughter, her daughter. That goes back 3 years ago. Come on now. Why, how could she be like that a month ago? I don't think so.
But our source insists the photos that included Tony Lazzaro, who she only started dating in June, fit the timeline during the dates after she told her parents Caylee disappeared.
You guys have been on MySpace. You guys have been on these blogs and blogs and stuff that are out there. People throw photos around all the time. It's unfortunate that sometimes people throw these things thinking they're getting a new friend, and what do these friends do? They turn on them.
And there are other pictures that have surfaced that were taken within the past 3 years that show Casey and her friends in a perpetual party mode. Saucy, sexually suggestive, and seemingly carefree for a single mom. And the mystery of who's the baby's daddy continues. Could it be any of the men fondling Casey? Is it the as-yet unnamed dead guy? Our source also tells us the police are putting additional pressure on Casey's friends, asking for phone records and proof of where they were at the time Casey disappeared, hoping one of them will crack under the pressure and reveal who helped Casey in the disappearance of her daughter, even though she keeps sending vague messages to her family that the little girl is still alive.
George, what did Casey say about Caylee's birthday coming up in 6 days?
Oh, she's crying inside. She's brokenhearted. She wants to be there for that. She says, Dad, I want to be home for her birthday. I don't want to come home 2 or 3 days later. She wants to be home for that.
She thinks she'll be home by then, or?
Yes, she does. She says, Dad, she says, we're going to find her. We're going to get her. And I said, again, that's another question. I said, where is she?
George,
Dad, she's close. Dad, she's close. I'm like,
Dad, she's close. What'd you say, Judge Jeanine Pirro?
I just said he's psychotic. I mean, how does he expect anyone to believe him? What makes him think that they're in a better position than law enforcement, the FBI, and local police to find her and bring her home?
What do facts matter? Craig joins us from Orlando live. Craig, you have a lot of things to talk about tonight. Let's start with your encounter with the latest boyfriend, the club promoter, Tony Lazzaro. Was he cooperative? What do you have on Tony?
Geraldo, I've been trying to get a hold of Tony Lazzaro for the past couple of days. I spoke to him on the phone. Today, producer Greg Hart and I went to his residence to try to get his side of the story. That's all we wanted to do. Greg spotted him as he was leaving
his apartment complex, so we went to the place where he went.
You get it on tape?
Center.
You get it on tape?
We got it on tape.
Do we have that tape?
Hopefully you guys have it back there.
All right, let's roll that, Peter.
Craig Rivera with Fox News. Let me talk to you about your relationship with Casey Anthony. You tell me...
Sir, I have no comment right now. Can I go get something to eat, please?
Yeah, well, just tell me, look, what was it like with her that past month?
I have no comment, please.
Why can't you just tell me? Just tell me what it was like.
I don't
Did you ever
know.
see her child?
Can you guys just like leave him alone?
Please
Did you
speak
ever
for
see
me.
her child? Tony, did you ever see Caylee?
Everything is in the statement, sir. I made statements with the police. Everything that I have.
Tony, just tell me.
Can I please eat in peace?
All you have to do is give me 1 minute.
Sir, everything that I know. Sir, everything that I know.
Did you ever see the child? She
Yes,
stayed with
sir.
you for a month.
Everything that I know. You the manager? This is not, I mean, I'm trying to eat. Please, can I just go and
Why
eat
can't
my
you
food?
just answer one question about
Because everything
this
that-
missing person? Why can't you provide any help?
I've helped everything. I'm still talking to the police. I'm cooperating, fully cooperating with the police. And
The
right
police
now-
still talking to you?
Yes, sir.
Did you pick up Casey Anthony from the financial center when she abandoned her car?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Craig, what happened? You didn't follow him into the bathroom? What? What? Getting soft on the guy?
Yeah. It's a one-man bathroom. I figured
All right.
space at that point.
A prudent decision. A prudent decision.
Right.
Is he, to the best of your knowledge and information, cooperating with the authorities?
They claim that he is, but, you know, if you read the police affidavit, he's not really giving that much. He's only saying that he did see the child at his apartment complex swimming the beginning of June, and then never asked about Caylee, the missing child, the fact that she wasn't around, even though he saw Casey constantly in that month of June. You know, where was she? If you're her boyfriend, aren't you going to, you know, ask where your child is? He said that she always had some kind of an excuse that she was at the beach, she was with the nanny. But it seems kind of strange considering that she was basically living with him that past month.
I think very, very strange indeed, and I think this does call for some grand jury activity. What about the reports that the baby's daddy is really this fellow who died tragically in a car crash? I guess his name is Jesus Ortiz.
Geraldo, we did investigate that. Many of the people are into this story. They're doing their own investigations. They're doing them on these blogs, and they get very involved in these stories. And one name that came up was Jesus Ortiz. He was a classmate of Casey's in high school. They had some mutual friends, died tragically in a car crash in 2007, so the timing would kind of work out. But we did track down Jesus's mom, still terribly distraught about the loss of her son. And Olga, his mom, said, no, my son never spoke about Casey, didn't know anything about Casey, and was not friends with her. And according to her, that's what his friends reiterated to her. So, you know, this just could be another red herring that Casey is putting out there.
But excellent reporting by you, Kimberly.
Died in a car crash.
Kimberly, comment?
Yeah, the level of subterfuge here, the lies and the deceit, the manipulation, and I really still feel the whole family is involved at this point, especially like we've been saying after the fact.